Could the United States be preparing precision strikes on top Iranian officials? Tensions in the Middle East are reaching a dangerous new high, and media reports suggest Washington is weighing targeted attacks against Tehran's military and political leaders linked to the brutal crackdown on nationwide protests. Earlier this month, Iran was rocked by violent protests, with over 3,000 people killed, including both security forces and demonstrators. The regime blamed the US and Israel for instigating unrest, while Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei declared the Iranian nation has defeated the US after calm was restored. Now, outlets like Middle East Eye report that the US is considering strikes on high-value Iranian officials, possibly as early as this week. Inside the White House, discussions are reportedly chaotic, with debates centering on how Iran might retaliate and how to minimize regional fallout. The USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group has arrived in the Middle East from the South China Sea, accompanied by 3 Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers. This fully armed task force brings formidable firepower, including F-35C stealth jets, Tomahawk missiles, and an entire carrier air wing capable of precision strikes. President Trump has described the deployment as a big armada, bigger than the fleet sent near Venezuela during the Maduro operation, signaling both readiness and warning to Tehran. Iran has issued repeated warnings against any miscalculations by the U.S. After last June's U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities, Tehran retaliated at the Al Udeid airbase in Qatar, though advance warnings limited damage. Reports now suggest that Supreme Leader Khamenei has moved into a heavily fortified underground bunker, complete with interconnected tunnels for security, though Iranian officials deny he is hiding. Either way, the regime is clearly preparing for potential escalation. Targeted strikes on Iranian leaders could provoke retaliatory attacks across the region, including missile strikes on U.S. bases, proxy attacks in Iraq and Yemen, or cyber operations. At the same time, Iran is internally unstable, with protests ongoing and thousands of casualties reported. Analysts warn that even a limited strike carries the risk of rapid escalation, as both sides weigh the potential for wider conflict. With the USS Abraham Lincoln on station, warnings flying from Tehran, and whispers of high-value strikes circulating in Washington, the Middle East is on edge like never before. Could a single decision spark a new chapter in US-Iran tensions? The coming days may hold the answer, and the world is watching closely.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.